The Las Vegas Raiders would head to the nation's capital, in a sense, to play at Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. In a game that began with promise for the Raiders but swiftly turned into a showcase of the Commanders taking over on all three phases, Washington rolled to a 41-24 victory by dominating momentum, special teams, the ground game, and capitalizing when it mattered most. The Raiders won the time of possession, handling the ball for 31 minutes and 53 seconds, the Commanders at 28 minutes and 7 seconds. Washington outgained the Raiders, 400-354 total yards. Marcus Mariota was starting for the injured Jaden Daniels. Mariota completed 15 of 21 passes for 207 yards and 1 touchdown, and rushed for 40 yards and 1 rushing touchdown. He was sacked once for 8 yards. Mariota's overall efficiency was strong and helped the Commanders to a commanding victory. Geno Smith finished 19 completions out of 29 attempts for 289 yards and 3 touchdowns with 0 interceptions. Washington held Las Vegas to just 93 rushing yards, an average of 3.3 per carry, and forced the Raiders into multiple poor situations. The Commanders' special teams stood out as they blocked punts and recorded a massive punt return touchdown. Their special teams gained over 200 return yards and swung field position. For the Raiders, they fell behind early, surrendered explosive plays to McNichols, including a 60-yard run and a punt return for a touchdown, after which they never got back in rhythm. Their defense was outmatched on the ground, allowing the Commanders to rush 200-plus yards and convert big chunk plays, which collapsed their advantage. Despite outgaining Washington in some respects, the Raiders' special teams breakdowns, poor field position, and inability to convert momentum into sustained drives made the difference. While Washington wasn't perfect, they executed when needed, while the Raiders' mistakes and inability to stop the bleeding early doomed them. They dominated in the trenches and with the run game, sustained drives, and delivered explosive scores on special teams. Mariota managed the game effectively, avoided turnovers, and the defense pressured Geno Smith while the special teams set the table. The Raiders did have bright spots on the offense, as Geno Smith connected 3 times for touchdowns, and Trey Tucker had a breakout performance with 8 catches, 145 yards, and 3 touchdowns.